It was a rainy Monday morning, just like any other, until I stumbled upon a headline that made me stop dead in my tracks. There it was, plastered all over the internet. Diddy collapses in court after 50 Cent presents Netflix docu on his crimes. It wasn't just a small blip in the entertainment section. This was front-page material. Everyone was talking about it. I sat back, coffee in hand, wondering how we got here. For years, Diddy had been at the pinnacle of the music industry, untouchable, larger than life. But something felt off for a while, like there were things happening behind the scenes that no one dared to talk about. Rumors had floated around, but nothing had ever stuck. And now, here he was, breaking down in court, while his longtime rival 50 Cent was about to drop a bombshell documentary exposing his darkest secrets. I couldn't help but think back to all the times 50 Cent had publicly taken shots at Diddy. It was always part of their ongoing feud, and most of us thought it was just typical celebrity drama, big egos clashing for the world to see. But this was on a whole new level. 50 had announced that his docu-series on Netflix would expose Diddy's alleged involvement in some serious crimes, including sex trafficking, racketeering, and assault. The details were chilling. As I watched the news unfold, I could see the cracks in Diddy's persona begin to show. The man who had once ruled the music world with an iron fist now looked small and broken in that courtroom. 50 Cent had done what no one else could. He had cornered Diddy in a way that made it impossible for him to defend himself. Diddy's team of lawyers tried to fight back, of course. They scrambled to put out statements, claiming that the Netflix series was a smear campaign, a ploy by 50 to gain more attention and money. They argued that these allegations had no real substance and that Diddy was innocent until proven guilty. But the damage was already done. As soon as 50 announced the documentary, fans began questioning everything they thought they knew about Diddy. Social media exploded with theories and reactions. People started digging into old stories, connecting dots that no one had noticed before. It wasn't just about the crimes themselves. It was about how someone like Diddy, with all his power and influence, could have kept these secrets hidden for so long. In the days that followed, things went from bad to worse for Diddy. Clips of him breaking down in court went viral, painting a picture of a man who was struggling to keep it together. 50 Cent, meanwhile, only seemed to gain more momentum. He continued to drop hints about the upcoming docu-series, teasing that there was even more to the story than what had already been revealed. And then there was the Netflix announcement. The docu-series, directed by Alexandria Stapleton and produced by 50 Cent's G-Unit Film and Television, was officially in the works. People were already buzzing about who would be cast in the series and what other celebrities might be dragged into the scandal. It wasn't just Diddy who was on the line here. There were whispers that big names like Leonardo DiCaprio and other A-listers had attended the infamous parties that Diddy had thrown over the years. For Diddy, this was a nightmare come to life. He had spent decades building his empire, only to watch it crumble in a matter of days. And the worst part, he couldn't stop it. With the documentary already in production and 50 Cent leading the charge, Diddy's options were running out. As I sat there watching the drama unfold, I couldn't help but think about the bigger picture. This wasn't just about two celebrities feuding or some scandal that would blow over in a few weeks. This was a stark reminder that the truth always comes out, no matter how powerful or untouchable you might think you are. For the audience, there's a valuable lesson here. Don't idolize celebrities blindly. We often get caught up in the glitz and glamour of fame, but we forget that these people are just as flawed as anyone else, sometimes even more so. Diddy's downfall serves as a reminder that no amount of money or influence can protect you from the consequences of your actions. It's also a lesson about accountability. For too long, people in positions of power have been able to get away with things because no one wanted to speak up. But now, with social media and platforms like Netflix, it's getting harder to hide. 50 Cent's docu-series is proof of that. He's using his platform to shine a light on something that's been kept in the dark for too long, and in doing so, he's giving a voice to those who might not have had one before. In the end, Diddy's story is a cautionary tale for anyone who thinks they can live above the law. Fame, fortune, and influence might buy you time, but eventually, the truth catches up with everyone. So, for all of us watching from the sidelines, let this be a reminder. The real power lies in doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. That's the story of how Diddy's empire started to collapse under the weight of his own actions, with 50 Cent leading the charge to expose the truth. And who knows what other revelations might come to light when the documentary finally airs? One thing's for sure, though. This isn't the end of the story. It's only the beginning.